backcourt, and it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Marantz. 14 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jackson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Grizzlies.
And judging Morantz's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young jock.
And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. We're going to be running sprints tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Marantz. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Marantz scanning the floor. Valanciunas finds Marantz. Williamson with the block. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it
is. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass the ball. Lets it go with a three. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. He kicks it to Brooks. Down low, here's Valanciunas. Tries again. The pass to Winslow. Marantz outside. 5 on the clock. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, then we know that Marantz can make this shot. The defense has to defend him better next time.
The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Wants to get it to Marantz and does. Count it. Morant's got 6 points.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Marantz. And then for New Orleans, Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. Outside ball. Ingram attack. Oh, wow!
Nice. Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
Jones dishes to Brooks. Jones kicks to Jackson. Feeds it to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Melly. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the first. And here's Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
More than happy to dip in and cash in from there. I mean, really, Redick is comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Melton passes to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Okafor finds Redick. Back to Okafor. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Here's Melton. Anderson outside. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. To the paint, taken away by Hayes. Pass to Okafor. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Hayes. Outside, Redick. Fades. Okafor kicks to Redick. And a miss there on the triple. Jones in the post. Comes up empty down low. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Brandon Clark. Anderson is out there with Marantz. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3 slot. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for New Orleans. It's Marantz with the drive. Holiday brings the double team. Clark the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Clark, stolen by Jackson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Hart, nifty move. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Okafor, the pass to Hayes. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Jackson dishes to Holiday. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And the rejection by Favors. And he gets it back. Now, here's Clark. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Winslow. Over Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant finds Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Ingram passes to Favors. Winslow against Ingram. The 9-foot shot. And it's good for 2. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Marantz. Derek Favors making his last shot. Marantz passes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. It's Brooks on the wing. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the shot is good.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the second overall pick in 2016.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Holiday finds Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8 inside. That one drops for him.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Pass to Melly. He feeds it to Favors. Drilled from 11 feet out. Favors has got 4 points this quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Dishes it to Brooks. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Melton passes to Brooks. And stolen by Reddick. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
There's Williamson with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there.
A beast defensively. Clark's reached.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that does it for our halftime show. We now
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Favors against Valanciunas. Favors can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant dishes to Winslow. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Well, yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, misses from short range.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Hayes trying to break through.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. Brooks kicks to Morant. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Now Ingram. He's got 10. There's the dish to Hayes. Now here's Ingram. The three. They get the rebound. Hayes with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Morant. He's got 8. Kicks it to Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break, here they come. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Williamson's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. Morant outside. Brooks finds Morant to end the cold streak. The shot, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Ingram wide open. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, deflects the pass. Memphis moving that ball around. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Ball kicks to Ingram. Jackson against Williamson. Good. He's got 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Brooks, the pass to Marantz. To the paint. Valanciunas with the ball. And stolen by Williamson. Outside ball. Williamson kicks to Hayes. The pass to Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 23 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Over Jones. Outside for Redick. From outside the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Jones. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans ahead as they finish the period on a big-time 13-0 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Tyus Jones. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Down low, here's Hart. Outside, Redick. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Clark dishes to Jones. Back to Clark. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Passes it to Melly. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Melton passes to Anderson. Out to the wing. The feed now to Clark. And Okafor with the block. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Floats one. Yes, that goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 15. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Melton passes to Clark. To the inside. Melton's shot is good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Right side, Redick. Back to Hart. Stolen by Winslow. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And stolen by Redick. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Marantz. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Clark kicks to Redick. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Morant against Ball. Morant dishes to Winslow. Morant outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Winslow. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New Orleans making some changes here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Holiday against Brooks. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Right side, Ball. Here's Williamson. And the shot is long. Now Marantz. Left side, Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Excellent D there from Ball. To the middle, here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are.
Hey, good evening, Kep.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Fox, and another shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Ball against Fox. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Got a piece of it. Ingram outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Count that one.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fox against Ball. Fox passes to Bagley. And then Bagley slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Ingram. Sacramento making their last shot. Left side Favors. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the technical free throw is good.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. So it's Sacramento now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Heel dishes to Bagley. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. But they recover it. Parker finds Barnes. Healed outside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Hayes throws it down.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Now here's Hield. No points in the game yet for him. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Fox with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on J.J. Redick.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Okafor, the pass to Redick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Redick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Redick.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jackson against Fox to the paint. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Barnes.
Man, you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
The Kings making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Now here's Okafor. Here's Hart, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Joseph looking around. On the wing, Hield. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We reached
being able to go through adversity and come up stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Giles, and it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hield.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pass to Bazemore. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Hayes. Redick inside the line. Hayes. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Joseph against Jackson. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and another 3 for Sacramento.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop. The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Bazemore. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans in the lead. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Okafor kicks to Hayes. Back to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Outside for Reddick. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Giles. Zion Williamson making his last shot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 5. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Williamson missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Now here's Joseph. Good D by Williamson.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Favors trying to break free.
You know, one of the strengths of Corey Joseph's game, he's an excellent defender, actually a bit of a pest out there, and does a nice job contesting shots.
Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, Holmes in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Corey Joseph is reliable when it comes to sharing the basketball, and he knows it's his job to involve his teammates.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like Pound.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Tipped away and stolen by Williamson. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. Fades and shoots. Down low, 6 on the shot clock, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Kings, Parker's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Hield from outside. Sacramento again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Fox passes to Bagley. Passes it to Parker. Back to Bagley. Three-pointer, Hield. And that one is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Redick. 5 points in the game. Over Hield. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bagley finds Fox. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Okafor. Redick's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Picked his pocket. Hart, that's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Redick inside the line. Rebound by the Kings.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Bielitsa against Redick, and it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdan Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Joseph against Ball. Right side Joseph with 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
And so it's New Orleans holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Giles, Bogdanovich out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball, the pass to Favors, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Giles. And it's Melly with the rebound. Ingram outside. Back to Hart. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Kings shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Ingram with the steal. Here's Hart. Favors trying to break free. Hart, no good. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Bazemore, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. And it's Holiday in for Hart. Sacramento also making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. And it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. Fox with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Excellent D there from Holiday. Williamson finds Favors. Over Bagley. Favors can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Fox.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
And that one's good by Favors.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Fox. And that one goes long. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ingram against Barnes. Ingram passes to Favors. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. And there's the pass to Favors. Outside, Holiday. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Outside, Favors. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Kings shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Melly. And it's off the back rim, no good. Joseph down low. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Parker. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, really love the second effort on the glass from Parker. This guy never gives up on the offensive glass.
Here's Moore, and he makes good on the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Stolen by Len. And now Sacramento on the break. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season failed to snap their lead.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Now here's Marantz. Back to Jackson. Rebound by the Kings.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And it's Fox with the rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The putback. Passes it to Bjelica. He kicks it to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Bogdanovich against Brooks. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Fox passes to Bjelica. And the rejection by Jackson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Bjelica. The kick out to Fox. Back to Bjelica. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Morant looking around. And yes, it's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovich has got 6. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. A floater. Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Winslow kicks to Morant. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball or this is what happens.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Marantz, a special move before the shot. He has 6.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Bagley. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Morant. He has 6, and it's out of bounds. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way establishing the attitude you want. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Well, that's some speed right there shown by Bazemore. The bucket is as easy as they come if you run like that.
Stolen by Joseph. Hield outside. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jones, the pass to Clark. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closer. Bazemore on the wing. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Three-pointer Hield. Here's Parker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
So you draw the defense into you deep, and then you wait, and then you get confident down low to draw contact.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Clark, the pass to Melton. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Tries again. That one good for 2. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Parker, and it's good. 2 points. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead. Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The three from Joseph. The shot will not fall. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Here's Clark. Shoots over Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Fox, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Morant outside. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox goes in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
With some arc, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:19 left here in the second. Morant with it, out guarded by Fox. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And the shot is good. Fox has got his 2nd bucket.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. 1 more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Here's Morant. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Fox. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Winslow kicks to Morant. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. It could go. No good on that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Morant outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
On the wing, Winslow. Valanciunas finds Morant. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Fox passes to Bielitsa.
Bielitsa can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
Joseph, he's checked in for Fox. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jones.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutterich is checked in. Barnes dishes to Bagley. The pass to Holmes. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Joseph. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Valanciunas. Pass to Gutterich. Back to Valanciunas. Right side Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Kings leading. Bazemore passes to Holmes.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Parker's checked in for Bagley, and it's Buddy Hield in for Barnes. No good from Clark. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there, looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Gutterich, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Jones. Back to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Joseph with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. From short range. And the play by Joseph as he finishes it off for 2. And the Kings lead by 5. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. The Grizzlies also making a change. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Gutterich, covered by Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Anderson passes to Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Clark's got 10.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Fox, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Inside. Clark outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Corey Joseph's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brooks checked in. Joseph looking around. Lays it up off the glass. Joseph's got his second bucket of the game to go. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside, Joseph. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night. Melton's shot is good. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies out in front. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Bogdanovich, Parker out there with Giles, then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on empty.
Shot by Joseph, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And here's Marantz. Another shot. And Valanciunas with the layup.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Knocked away. Giles kicks to Joseph. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Melton, covered by Barnes. It's Morant in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Melton. The Kings trail by 7. Joseph, the pass to Giles. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Feeds to Morant. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Joseph. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Giles misses from close range. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside Jackson. The dish now to Winslow. Kicks it to Morant. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Finished off the break.
Well, not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back. Morant with it.
It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. The Kings trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brooks finds Winslow. Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Joseph against Morant. Giants. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 20.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Brooks against Hield. To the paint. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Memphis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Fox against Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Fox surveying that time, and hard to cover when he's got options.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Allen. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Jones finds Jang. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jang. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. It's Bielitsa, and the layup's good off the glass.
How about Bielitsa as the Yugoslavian finds a way to get inside to score?
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Allen drops them both.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. What a sight. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Here's Marantz. Ball against Valanciunas. Morant passes to Jackson. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And oh, that was something else.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Morant scanning the floor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You like the awareness there from Valanciunas. Saw the shot clock was low, but didn't panic and got the bucket.
Ingram finds Favors. Back to Ingram. Over Winslow. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Morant. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Morant against Ball. Clock at 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Brooks. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball with it. And Ball slams it in.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant dishes to Winslow. Morant left side. It's deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Out to Favors. Winslow against Ingram. The pass to Holiday. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Winslow, the pass to Marantz. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jackson passes to Morant. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Ball against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Marantz. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant. Now here is Holiday, beyond the arc. Williamson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Down low, here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Jones looking for an opening. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Hart is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Melton passes to Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Redick for 3. Out of hand on it, but he recovers it. Second chance shot. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clark outside. Back to Jones. To the inside. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pelicans trail by 3. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside, Redick launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Jones. Anderson outside. It's deflected. Clark, count it. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Redick passes to Melly. Back to Redick. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Jackson against Jones. Clark right side to the middle. The 11-footer, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Melton passes to Jones. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Melton. Clark trying to get open. Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Clark right side. Excellent D there from Okafor.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Allen. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Morant outside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. To the wing right side. Clark for three. The putback. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram kicks to Hart. Dishes it to Okafor. Back to Hart. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hart's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas finds Marantz. Goes back up, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Valanciunas hits them both. Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Redick for 3. That shot missing. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 10 points. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Holiday against Brooks, and Holiday throws it down.
Quick, Athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Ingram against Brooks. Jackson passes to Brooks. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Brooks. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Ball dishes to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Favors. The drive by Williamson. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Holiday, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jones. Inside, Hayes with the steal. Holiday left side. Here's Redick. Outside Holiday. The dish to Hayes. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Williamson's got 8 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Melton. Pass to Gutteridge. Feeds it to Jackson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. New Orleans in the lead. Redick surveying the D. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. J.J. Redick for 3. Redick's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans. And stolen by Redick. Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Melton passes to Jackson. Down low, taken away by Hayes. Stolen away. Outside, Redick. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Poked away. Anderson in the post, covered by Williamson. 5 to shoot. Here's Melton. And again, Memphis no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with ball, and it's Okafor in at the center position. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Ball, the pass to Hart. Here's Melly. He's covered by Clark. Just his first attempt. And it's Melly missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Ball against Marantz. And the pass to Gutterich. Valanciunas in the high post. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Ball with it. He's picked up by Marantz. To the paint. Hart the pass to Melly. It's Ingram on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Marantz. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Okafor kicks to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Morant right side. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Here's Melly. He's covered by Clark. Here's Okafor. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Drew Holiday in for Josh Hart. Morant against Ball. Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooks against Holiday. The feed to Okafor. Back to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Morant against Ball. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. And it goes down 2 points.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Passes it to Morant. .127 left in the 4th quarter. Misses the layup. Pelicans leading by 8. Okafor kicks to Ball. Back to Okafor. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Inside. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Okafor against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and it's in there.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Outside Favors. He dishes it to Holiday. Over Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Marantz against Ball. Fires from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Pelicans. 9-point game. Back to Holiday. The three. Offensive rebound. Okafor kicks to Favors. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. The Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that break started by Bogdanovich, the Serbian, with the steal and first pass.
Holiday attacking, and Favors kicks the ball. This one for 3. Rebound by Bjelica.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside ball. Passes to Favors. Over Bagley. That one wide left.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Good work defensively by Fox.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Wasted no time on that one.
They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
To stop the run. That shot off. And the Kings going the other way now. Fox with it. And stolen by Favors. Ingram passes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
The Kings have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Ball against Fox, and Bjelica kicks to Bagley. Can't hit from the elbow.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bjelica. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. And then for New Orleans, Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson against Hield. To the inside. Nelly, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
The 3 from Joseph. Pelicans pull it in. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. Redick surveying the D. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And stolen by Barnes. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Giles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. And then for New Orleans, Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Jackson. He kicks to Redick. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Back to Jackson from downtown. The shot by Redick, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Joseph dishes to Parker. Kings moving the ball around. For Sacramento, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses.
Now look, and when Parker's healthy, he's an effective player. He's battled a lot of injuries, and he's still fighting and competing.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giants. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Hayes. It's stolen by Hield. One-on-one here. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Goes up again. On the wing, Hield. The 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Hart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. Okafor with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Hart. And a missed layup. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Okafor. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker, and it's Bielitsa in for Buddy Hield. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Now, here's Bagley. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Kings making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. All comes in for J.J. Redick.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. And New Orleans also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Now, here's Ball. Okafor kicks to Favors. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball against Fox. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. LA's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Ball penetrating. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Shoots from 14. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 9.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Fox after Drew Holiday's score, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Corey Joseph comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. And now it's an 11-point Kings lead. Ball against Joseph. And it's blocked.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. He's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And the rejection by Favors. And Bogdanovich kicks to Giles. Nobody near Barnes. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 11. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Kings running again.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Ingram outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ingram.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And then for New Orleans, Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bielitsa. Jumps up and slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram's length and activity paying off. Great transition defense to offense.
Joseph dishes to Parker. Pass to Giles. Back to Parker. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The D can't give Parker these type of shots. I mean, they're asking for trouble.
Pelicans trail by 11. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Melly. Over Parker. Melly passes to Ingram. Clock at 6. Hayes trying to break free. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
19 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's tipped. And now Sacramento on the break. Parker's running. And the dunk by Parker.
Good at capitalizing in transition. For Parker, it's about getting to the right spot, which he did there.
Now the pass to Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A very active.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up an 8-point lead. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielica is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
It seems strange seeing someone Ingram's size handling the pick and roll, but that's why he's unique.
Fox dishes to Bagley and finished off by Bagley.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. And he sinks the second.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Fox against Ball. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Back to Bagley. And stolen by Williamson. Fires the 3. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from J.J. Redick.
This is a shot Redick knows he can make. His aggressive mindset makes him lead.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielica, and Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
Fox with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And then we all know how it is.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Kings pick up 2. Redick passes to Okafor. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Buddy Hield.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fox passes to Holmes. The kick out to Fox. Hield outside. Shot clock. He's set for Sacramento.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Williamson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. And that one, good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Jackson down low, guarded by Holmes. Off target at the rim. Sacramento leading by 11. Hield from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I love seeing Hill shoot the three ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Parker comes in for Bagley. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Fox. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Hart subbed in for Jackson.
Well, that's how you attack, young fella. Love the aggressiveness from Ingram.
Now Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-pointer Hield. And it's Melly with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fox goes in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Joseph. On the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Jackson Hayes. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Ingram, and it's Favors in at center. Holmes, and the rejection by Favors. And it's Ball in the corner. From past the arc. That one misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bazemore passes to Joseph. And the rejection by Favors. Fast break, here we go. Holmes with the steal. And Joseph kicks to Holmes. Left side, Joseph. Hield left side. Back to Joseph. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Holmes. Shoots over Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Kings making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Nice concentration from the slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
Ball against Joseph. Holmes. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Right side Favors. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ball.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Outside, Bogdanovich. Holmes, good. Holmes got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Josh Hart. Bogdanovich against Redick. Bogdanovich looking around. Kicks to Parker. Sacramento again missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And there's the feed to Bagley. Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Derek Favors.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
There's no surprise Bogdanovich quickly made an impact in the NBA. I mean, just look at the multitude of championships he's won in foreign leagues.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Redick passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
Ball against Fox. No one near him. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Bucket is good.
And with a good feel for the game, Bogdanovich is able to effectively read the defense's pick-and-roll coverage.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Ball dishes to Redick. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a gamer right there. Redick is someone you love seeing step up in the clutch.
Fox against Ball. Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Redick. For the 3. They get it back. And Favors kicks to Redick. Ingram wide open. Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Outside, Fox. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Outside, Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Redick. To take the lead. Misses the tray.
Embracing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity to shine, and he'll welcome it with open arms.
And so Luke Walton decides to call timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And they're going to call for a review of that last-second shot. If they overturn the basket, they get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Sacramento will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward spot. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Hield. And it's Ingram missing.
He lets the D off the hook right there. I mean, if they let him get that open again in that spot, they'll get burned.
And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Hield's got the first points here in the overtime period for Sacramento. Ingram passes the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time bucket.
The Kings leading. Fox looking it over. He feeds it to Bagley. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Williamson trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
It's Fox with the drive. And Belgita has it in the corner. Hield outside to end the run. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans leading by 5. Ball dishes to Holiday. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Hield. Outside, Fox. Barnes can't get it to go. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. Ingram kicks the ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hield. Kings have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Bagley trying to free himself up. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, what a shot. I mean, Fox enjoys having the spotlight on him in big moments like this.
The drive by Williamson. It falls!
That's how you do it. You want to be the best in the world? You have to be the best when it counts.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Favors passes the ball. Back to Favors. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. No good. So New Orleans wins it. They had to scrape and claw to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. Shoots over Fox. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. Two points, that one goes. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Bielitsa finds Hield. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. We play just over a minute here in the first. Marantz, and the layup is good.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Sacramento off to a slow start. 6-point game. Marantz against Fox. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today. And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. Marantz against Fox. 6 to shoot. Jackson dishes to Winslow. Over Barnes. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hield outside. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And finished off by Morant.
And you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now, here's Fox. The dish to Barnes. Up again, and Fox is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Morant. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Morant drives in. That one drops for him. Morant's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Morant against Fox. The layup missed. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now, here's Fox. And That's Fox with the jam.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Jackson passes to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Marantz outside. Valanciunas inside. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Bogdanovich out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Giles in at the 4. Jones drives in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now Bazemore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clark against Len. Clark kicks to Jones. Over Joseph, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Clark. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Joseph dishes to Len. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. The Kings trail by 8. Bogdanovich passes to Parker. The shot's good.
That's a beauty from Parker there, making hard shots look incredibly easy.
To the paint, here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Melton passes to Clark. Here's Melton. Clark inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Jones finds Clark. Here's Melton. The pass to Clark. The 8-footer. Down low. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Joseph. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jones dishes to Clark. Jones drives in. No good from Clark.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Bazemore kicks to Joseph. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Count the basket. Joseph's got 6 in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. No good from Clark.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Alex Len. Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Marvin Bagley, the 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Joseph.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Valanciunas passes to Brooks. To halt the run. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Morant. And here's Valanciunas. Can't cash in from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Marantz with the drive. Misses from close range. Brooks against Hield. Oh, that's blocked. Morant outside. It's stolen by Hield. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And quite possibly the fastest player in the league, De'Aaron Fox. And that should do it with the second.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Dishes it to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Fox deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Up top, Morant. 10 points for him. Brooks finds Morant. It's hauled in by the Kings. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Fox. And he gets it to go. And now a 7-point Kings lead.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Fox against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Morant. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Jones drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Jones has got 8 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Sacramento.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Memphis moving it around. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings.
Into the lineup of the Kings.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Kings leading now by 6. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Jones dishes to Valanciunas. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Giles banked in off the glass. Giles has got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson misses. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And so Jones nails both of them. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Alex Len out there with Bielitsa, and it's Fox in at the point guard.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Barnes kicks to Fox. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. And a change for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Len. Hield can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Clark, the pass to Winslow. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Bagley.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Marantz checked in. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And it's Clark with the finish.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Outside, Fox. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks it out to Allen. Feeds it to Clark. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Fox with the drive. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bagley. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Fox against Morant. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Len's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Stolen by Brooks. And here's the break. And finished off by Marantz.
And going back to college, Marantz made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Joseph looking around. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That'll be his second foul of the game. Giles checked in for Bagley. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Bazemore grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So the Kings win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.